Hey guys, on this video we are going to go over the first page of the Exam 1 review. So the first thing we're going to do is look at our voting method. Our very first one that we learn is plurality method. And remember, all we do for plurality is we count first place votes. So if we look at candidate A, we can see they're in first place here and here. So that would be 20 plus 30, which would give us 50. All right, and then we look at B. I only see B in one place. It looks like they've got 15. And then for C, I only see C in one place. They've got 25, and D has 15. All right, so for plurality, we only look at first place votes. So we can see that A got the most, so they win the election. So A is going to be first. C is going to be second, but when we come down to B and D, they're tied for third. So we need to do a tiebreaker for third. And remember, for a tiebreaker, we do fewest last place votes. So if we look at last place votes, we are only looking at B and D since they're the only ones involved in the tiebreaker. And if I look across the bottom, okay, so I'm looking only at last place now, I don't see any B's at all, so that's going to be 0. And then D's got 30, 25, and 15, so that's going to be a whole bunch. I think that comes out to be 70. So B wins the tie, so B gets third and D gets fourth. All right, so now we're going to use the same preference schedule. Let me see if I can erase all this stuff I wrote on here. All right, and this time we're going to do plurality with elimination. So remember, for this one, we have to have a majority. So the first thing you're asked to do is calculate a majority. So if I add up all of the votes, okay, I've got 20, 15, 30, 25, and 15. Okay, if I add all those together, it comes out to be 105. So in order to get a majority has to be more than half. So if I half that, I get 52.5. So I need to round that up. So I have to keep going until I get 53 votes. So for round 1, I'm just going to use my answers from the previous problem. I'm going to get everybody's first place. So that'll be 50, 15, 25, and 15. Okay, so nobody has 53 votes. So I have to go on to round 2. Now B and D are tied for last place, but remember, we broke the tie up here. So D's in last place, so they go out first. So I go up to my preference schedule, and I'm going to give all of D's votes to the next person on the list, which is going to be B. So I'm going to give them those 15 votes. So that takes me to round 2. I have 15, 30, 25, and D's out. Now I still don't have 53 votes, so my magic number that I'm looking for here is that majority of 53. So I look at who is in last place now. So now it's C. So I'm going to kick C out. I'm going to take all of C's first place votes, and I'm going to give them to A. So if I give those 25 votes to A, now A has 75, B has 30, C and D are out. Okay, so now we've got a winner. So now we stop because we have got over 53 votes. So my winner will be A. And I can see A and B were the only ones left, so B will go second. And then I have to go backwards of the order I kicked them out. So I kicked out C second, I kicked out D first. So A, B, C, D.